These 6 streamers have won the title for dirtiest rooms imaginable, ranging from a keyboard that's absolutely filthy,
why are you guys WTFing? It's not that bad.
all the way to a streamer who's practically living in a mountain of garbage.
That's about 2 meters deep of trash. There it is, boys.
With an assortment of different streamers and personalities, there's a seemingly endless amount of content to be consumed. The job of a streamer means hours upon hours of sitting in front of a computer screen, keeping us entertained, which means their desk will probably get messy. First up, with over 5.1 million Twitch followers, the roided out League of Legends superstar Tyler 1 is lucky to be getting away with coming first on this list. You'd think your fingers would brush away any dust or crumbs from the keyboard, but apparently not.
I told you guys you didn't want to see that.
Though at one point, he mentions that when his keyboard does get to this terrible state, he'll just buy a new one instead of cleaning it.
It's easy, because I don't keep these keyboards. I replace them. So, when they get dirty, I just toss them out and I get a new one. It's not that bad.
But if that was the case, surely it's way past the point of needing a new keyboard. Though Tyler 1's keyboard may look disgusting, it's still not as bad as this next streamer, Esfand, who bumps it up to actually having garbage thrown on his floor.
Yeah, I should probably clean my room before I leave for TwitchCon.
Though there are many clips of him actually talking about it, a fan had this to say.
People saying, why not just get a trash can next to his desk? I remember when people suggested that to Esfand too, who's just as messy as XQC.
XQC is known for his absolutely insane streaming schedule, and with so many hours streamed every month, he also needs to eat to stay alive. So it's pretty understandable that the juicer would be living in a mess after such long streams.
The problem isn't how much there is, okay? Problem is how long this shit has been there, bro. It's the amount of time this shit has been there.
Though it's worth pointing out that this is an almost constant problem for him.
The table at which I eat food.
Happening on multiple occasions and not just a one-time thing.
Bro, my desk, my room, holy fuck, man.
With fans having this to say about the state of his room.
Multi-millionaire who chooses to live like he's homeless. How is that room not infested with bugs? WTF? Can't even imagine sleeping with all that smell, especially with that big ass nose.
Oh! Ah, bro, that's dead-ass mold, man. All that... Oh, I almost puked. Oh my god.
Making Tyler 1's keyboard look almost brand new in comparison, Rock1, a World of Warcraft streamer with a little over 1,000 subs, has let his rubbish build to the point of literal towers in his own home, almost blindly saying this about the state of his room.
It looks worse because the lights hitting all the dust.
Which may actually be a common trope for a lot of these people, most having said the exact same thing at one point or another.
It's not that bad.
It's not even that bad, though.
It's not that bad.
That is one pile of pizza boxes. One pile. Where my food preparation is, and I spill coffee constantly. You could room with Asmongold. I think even Asmongold would be disgusted.
But to that, I am not quite sure, because Asmongold has a room more vile than anything we've witnessed so far. Being a streamer with a whopping 3.4 million Twitch followers, you think you could afford a nice clean house, right?
Welcome to my 2021 room tour. Come on in.
Hello everyone. I've heard a lot of people saying that I exaggerate things, I make things more than what they are. And that's true, but not in terms of my room. A lot of people think that it's actually not as bad as it is. And I'm probably gonna clean it today, but I don't want to lose the memory.
Even going as far as joking that his house has multiple rats.
Like, it's almost like there's like an inverse paradigm of the cleaner my room is and the more in order my life is, the worse WoW is. So like, if WoW's doing really well, there's like 3 rats in the room at any given time.
Though Asmongold has cleaned his room on stream before, more often than not, his room is left in the disgusting state that only he's used to seeing. And for those who didn't think it could get any worse than this, This next streamer has won the war for the most vile living conditions, with multiple articles being written about him. Jagermeister, not cleaning his room for a total of 14 years.
So how did it get to this stage? Basically, I moved into this house in like 2004, 2005, and I didn't clean it. And now it's this bad. I'm showing him the trash pile, dude. I'm showing him the left side. There we go, boys. It's over there. That's about 2 meters deep of trash. There it is, boys. See that shit?
Peak WoW gameplay.
He says the mess in his room comes from a state of depression he was in at the time, though he doesn't blame anyone but himself for the mess.
Right, I know that I can't just shift my blame onto a video game to just make my problems go away. That's not how it works. It's my fault for letting my room get to this state, and it's my responsibility to clean it up.
You're gonna have to take all your goddamn streaming equipment, like your computer shit, take it out of the room and just nuke your room, dude.
Eventually, he did end up cleaning his room on stream, which is, really good for him. Streamer NMP made a fairly valid point in backing up these disgusting habits and how they could occur so often.
Guys, I know we give like XQC and a lot of gamers like Asmon a lot of shit for like having like desks that are kind of dirty. But yesterday, me and Milena, we played Rust for 12 hours. Yesterday, for the first time. We rarely ever play games. Look at the aftermath. This is just one day of playing games 12 hours a day. Imagine if we played more often. Holy moly. We're gonna clean it up. We will, but that's just one day of sitting there for 12 hours and then going straight to sleep. Jesus.